Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing another review because currently I took down my setup and I have no idea where my sheet went, which is like the gray thing that was on the bottom. But we're just gonna go ahead, get straight into the video, going from here to here. So like, I don't know, random order. So first off, starting off with Ilya Dragunov. Now, this review is going to be, for this one, it's going to be kind of annoying because he likes to fall down, and also I'm not taking this robe off. You have to take off his hands to get the robe off. I might do it just for you guys, though. We'll see. Anyway, so starting off with the accessories. Oh, yeah, I don't have all the hands, but because I don't really need them. But right here, we have the NXT belt. I think this is the NXT Championship, which I've just been displaying with Axiom because it looks better, and Ilya Dragunov isn't really up in the front of my setup. You can like barely see it. Yeah, he's not really up in the front over. He's like right there, but like in the back. Anyway, so yeah, cool NXT belt. This looks like sick. You hear that? That's crazy. But yeah, real quick, I'm going to take off his belt or his robe, and we'll get straight into the review. All right, guys. So I got it off, which is really a pain because you probably can't see it on camera, but these little ruffles right here are so tight. So we're just gonna do a deep dive into the robe. Got this cool, really cool design on it. However, one problem I have with the robe, not about it being super tight, is that it sheds like a lot. Like, you probably can't see it on camera, but there's a lot of like hair and stuff on my desk, which is kind of annoying. But when you're using them, you don't really use the robe. It's just for display and entrance. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the fig. I'm not trying to make this a long video, even though I've been gone for 2 weeks and you guys need some content. Shoot, already dropping figs. But right here is that's not gonna work. Right here is the Ilya Dragunov. Why am I doing this, bro? Hold on. So doing a deep dive into Ilya, first off, we're going to start off with this attire. So right here, it says I have no idea what that says. I'm not a big Ilya Dragunov fan, and he's been out for a while. But right here, Ilya Dragunov. So as you can see on the legs, it does have the pin legs, which is really good for using the figures. But why does my camera keep blurring, bro? Anyway, it's really good for using the figures. I just think it doesn't look good on the figures. I like the new style that most of these have, that have pinless joints. But as you can see, since he has the pins, he can pose really well, like getting ready to like kick that guy, Kit Wilson. But yeah, I like this Ilya Dragunov. I heard My Darn Toys, I don't say curse words, but My Darn Toys, he said that this was one of his top figures of the year. I think it's good. I just don't really like Ilya Dragunov that much. So we're going to move him to the side. I'm putting all the accessories back on at the end of the video because I don't want to. But we're moving on right here to Kit Wilson. I have him kind of in a weird pose. But let's go ahead and take this off. All right, so as you can see, Brad, right here we have his little arm thing. Now, Pretty Deadly is currently split up because the other guy got hurt. The other Wilson. Holy crap, it's raining like crazy outside my house. But anyway, as you can see, this is just an Nice accessory. Also a pain to get off of him. It's just these two have horrible accessories. Well, they're not horrible. They look good, but they're like beauty's pain. Anyway, oh, sorry. Anyway, diving into the figure, Brad. Right here, he has these cool yellow boots. I love these boots. These look super cool. Nice design on them. And then we dive into the pants. As you can see, it's a nice, cool design. However, I've never seen Pretty Deadly wrestle. I'm a new WWE fan. But why is the belt so big? And why is it so much up? The torso looks itty-bitty. Like, it looks small next to Axiom, which has a really small torso. But anyway, I think it's a good figure. It does come with a extra head, some extra hands, which the extra head is cool. It also comes with the other Wilson. But I don't have the other Wilson because I got these both at Ollie's for a really steep price. So yeah, these are both really cool. But I like the boots. They look cool. Nice belt, nice hair. Overall, pretty good figure. It doesn't have pin joints, even though I think if you have a figure with pants, I think they should always have pin joints. And if you don't, then don't make them pin joints, because I feel like the pants should be, since you can't really see it well, you should make them have the pin joints. This is just like talking to Mattel. You should make the pants with the pin joints for better articulation, and those not pin joints so that they look better. Like Gunther, all the Gunther figures have pin joints, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, sign them over here. We're going to move on to these guys, which I got from the Summer Slam shipper. So we're just going to start off with his accessories. Obviously, all of these do come with extra hands like any other Elite. But right here, as you can see, we got the NXT Tag Team Champion belt, which I literally can't use because I don't have another one of these. I can't use any of my tag team belts because I only have one of them. Like the penny belt, I only have one of those from the New Day 2-pack, and like this belt I only have one of, and the only belt that I have I actually have 4 of the AEW tag team belt. I have 4 of them because I have Billy Gunn. I don't think it's Billy. It's Austin Gunn and something Gunn. And then Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson, Matt Jackson's my favorite AEW wrestler. But right here, nice NXT championship. Slide that over. Moving on to the Axiom. So this looks really weird on camera. But the skin tone change between the torso and the arms looks horrible on camera. It looks way better in real life than it does on camera. Like, look at that change. That's 2 different colors on camera. But anyway, diving into the figure, really just outstanding design on these pants. I love it. I love how Mattel does their masked figures. As you can see, you got his nose poking out. It really, on camera, it looks like there's little, like it's actually like a mask. In real life, it doesn't look like that. But anyway, over here on the back, we have nice little molded strings. You know, I actually have my own Rey Mysterio mask over here behind this slime. My own little Rey Mysterio mask I got from a wrestling shop in Orlando. But right here, really cool figure. Pose is nice. I have no idea if this has pin joints. But one thing I don't like about these figures is pads. You hear that? They're so noisy. Like my Logan Paul, literally one of my noisiest figures ever. Like you move it just a little bit and all you hear is, oh gosh, Brad. Anyway, nice articulation. You got the, you can do the super kick really high. really flexible. Axiom is really cool. I like masked people. Like Rey Mysterio is one of my was one of my favorites of all time, and the Hurricane, he's cool. But right here, there is a little mark on mine, which is kind of annoying. Oh, he's got the hand tattoo right there. Overall, just a wonderful figure. Oh, by the way, if there's anything you want to know about this figure or anything, comment it down below. Or any of the figures that I'm showing off, comment it down below. We're currently at the 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Or 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Now it's 10 minutes and 45 seconds. Anyway, next we're going to move on to my favorite. Out of all of these, we have the Elite Greatest Hits Roman Reigns. I haven't said the sets for all these because I don't know them. I'm pretty sure this one's 118. Yeah, 118. Elite 118. Right here is the Greatest Hits Roman Reigns. First up, we're going to dive into this Ulafala, which I think looks really good. Now, my other Roman Reigns that I have was go ahead and go into this one because I don't have him on the display. There's no point in having him on the display if I already have a Roman. This used to be my only Roman. Now, you might think, how could that be your only Roman? I mean, like, Roman Reigns has, like, the most figures ever. And to that, I say, I just didn't buy Romans whenever he was in his peak. Because I just started collecting. This is from the United States pack. Or not the United States. I'm thinking of the Great Khali over there. But the Universal title is like the real one. It's over there in the corner. Was the real one with Brock Lesnar. So this one, I got it at a thrift store. But shoot, Brad. This one, as you can see, doesn't have highly articulated legs. And overall, just a really bad figure. I never, ever use it. And I'm considering doing a head swap. I think his face looks better on this one, but I like the hair. I don't like how the hair is, like, back there. Anyway, back to the Ulafala. This does go on... This can go on this basic Roman. I think it looks better on this one, though. Like, look how clean that looks. He's so majestic. Anyway, next, one of my favorite accessories ever, the Undisputed Championship. Now, before I had this, my only world championship that I had was the spinner belt. And obviously, like, the WCW championship, but that one didn't look good at all. And I guess you can count the, like, heavyweight, the old heavyweight one, when it was the world title. But right here, we have the Undisputed Championship with the Roman Reigns side plates, which is really cool because Undisputed Champion is like the best championship you can get. So I have a total of 3 championships out of all these figures, which is really cool. I love championships. Anyway, now let's move on to the best part. Let's actually move on to the figure. Now, obviously, sorry, there's people doing carpet in my basement, so they're going to be kind of loud. Obviously, it has the tattoo, it has the glove, and it does come with hands, obviously. It comes with a, pointing hand to do the one for our tribal chief. I don't have a Paul Heyman. I want that Paul Heyman set with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. That's cool. Which, this really sucks, because literally right after I bought this, the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns had just started hitting stores. But I was like, I can't wait any longer to get a Roman Reigns, because this Roman Reigns is really cool. But the Ultimate Edition came with everything else. With everything right there, which kind of sucks. But anyway, I think this is top 10 figures that I have. I mean, like, you can do the super kick. I mean, you can have him running and then have this guy like this. And, and the spear out of nowhere. And then you can do, like, the Superman punch. But yeah, I think this is a really cool figure. I know I'm really bad at reviewing figures. But I'll get better over the years once I learn more stuff about wrestling figures and all that. Yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. Hope all of you love this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.